From being a wonder kid in Chelsea's youth setup to making a £60 million move to one of the biggest clubs in the world, Manchester United. In today's video, we're going to look into if Mason Mount has been the flop of the season. And where has it all gone wrong for the Englishman of Man United? I'm hearing a lot of talk about how Mason Mount is a flop of the season, and I'm here to get to the bottom of it. Mason Mount has played 8 Premier League games this season and is yet to register a goal or an assist. Just where's it all gone wrong for Mason? So far, in Mason's career, he's played 137 Premier League games, and in those games, he scored 27 goals and registered 24 assists. Some decent numbers, to be honest, for a Premier League midfielder. Although Mason has never been seen as a goal machine, or even someone that gets assists, Man United fans are beginning to ask questions of Mason Mount and are wondering what has all gone wrong for him, and why is he just not fitting the bill this season? Let's get started. When Man United signed Mason Mount, Man United fans believed they were in for a creative, young, exciting player. Someone who can bring real flair and creativity into Man United's struggling midfield. This is what Mason has been known for since he was young. In May 2021, Thomas Tuchel said this about Mason Mount. He has the full package, mentally, in terms of talent, and physically. And the most important part is his character. He has his feet on the ground, and he's a real nice guy. Managers all love Mason Mount. I could go on all day about the special things managers have said about Mason Mount in the past, about what makes him so special. Every manager that manages Mason Mount always says how amazing he is. But what makes him so special? When Mason Mount was playing for Chelsea, Chelsea won 57% of their games with him in the squad, and just 38% without. Mason clearly is a special player and has the potential to be an amazing midfielder with an amazing career. Personally, I don't think Mason Mount's been a flop. I think when people joke about Mason Mount being a flop, they're just toying with Man United fans. This is because Mason Mount, it's not about the stats he puts up, but other things that we don't see, the stuff that's below the water, below the iceberg. In terms of working hard for the team, covering back, in terms of pressing, in terms of defensive transition, covering ground, he does all that stuff. And on top of that, he has the quality. I think he's all there. We just need to stop judging players purely based off stats. We need to give Mason time and allow him to settle into Man United. Mason has just come from an injury, and I think he's fallen victim to Man United's early season struggles. His integration has been disrupted by the injury he suffered in August, but by the poor results during his absence, causing Ten Hag to overlook him. Come back to me at the end of the season. Then I'll be able to make up my mind on Mason Mount so far. I think it would be very unfair to call Mason Mount a flop, and that's my decision. He is not a flop, and definitely not flop of the season. We need to just give Mason time, and I think he'll come true one day. Wait till he gets a couple of games under his back consecutively. He ain't even playing a full 90 minutes at the minute. Let's just see what happens to the rest of the season. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.